Hey, what's up? It's your girl, MIZS P, and of course I have a story for you. This story is about Kyrie. Kyrie I met on a dating app called Tagged. I've met a lot of guys on there. I'm not gonna lie, not a lot. That sounded real bad. Let me digress. I met a few guys on there as far as conversation-wise, but he was one of the handful that I met in person. And I met him at a Walmart McDonald's because I didn't know the full extent of Kyrie. Conversations were fine, but what I mean by the full extent, you will find out in just a moment. Well, I'm at the McDonald's waiting for him to show up because we are doing a mutual meeting of the grounds with parents. Mind you, we're 20. I'm like, what? So, of course, my mom is cool with it because you ain't got to meeting a boy, this, and the other. I guess we could do this. Well, Kyrie walks in with his father, and Kyrie has a limp to him, and it's deep, a deep limp, a gangster walk. We gonna pimp walk. We gonna just give him credit where it's due. Well, I didn't know that Kyrie had a disability about him. Not necessarily slow, but he did have a deformity, a mobility problem at times. But he was cool. And again, my happiness has no type. And I genuinely say that because I've been with big, I've been with small. If I'm happy, who happy? Me. I'm happy. I'm good. Well, I was happy. I was fine. So we kicked it a couple of times, but his family felt as though I was using him. And I was actually genuine. I didn't need to use him, nor would I ever use anybody. Let's just make that clear too. I would never use anybody. I've always been the one to be used. So it was baffling to me that somebody thought I was trying to use their son, never asked for money. But it was weird because they showered me with gifts. They were African. They showered me with gifts. The mama tried to give me shoes. She gave me purses. And it was like, because she had her own little wholesale shop in her closet that she sold to her friends. I went to a couple of family events. So it was like, I didn't understand what they meant. And I was sitting next to them. The regular girlfriend stuff, I don't know why they felt as though something was going to be so different, so drastic, so anything. If this is my man, I'm sitting up under him. I'm going to smell him. Like, I don't understand what was so wrong about me. And did we do it? Yes, we did a couple of times. He was a little frisky. And I was fine with that. He was wonderful and well endowed. So, the way we ended up breaking up was his mom really thought I was just on some using stuff. And I had several conversations. I had more conversations with her than the dad because, of course, he was working mostly. But I, let her know he's really cool. I like him because of this. I like him because of that. Like, I'm doing the guy part. When the girl mom be like, what's your tensions with my daughter? It was the other way around in this situation. I was answering those questions. It was like, ain't he supposed to take care of me a little bit because he the guy? Like, y'all don't need to. Me, if you're disabled, I'm still going to treat you like a regular person. I expect somebody to treat me like a regular person. Ain't no charity right here. I'm going to give you reality. Look, boo, you facing this? All right, we can have a couple of down moments because I know some of the stuff, the shit hit the fan. Sometimes it hurts. But we're not about to do pity parties every time I see you. This is not a charity case. I can't write this off on my taxes. Let's just be regular people. You want to be treated like a regular? Let's do this, So, yeah, she just was not feeling anything that I was trying to offer. And I had to stop talking to him, which was unfortunate. And he was sad about it, too, because he didn't understand why his mama felt, such a way about me. And it's one of those things of, if you want to be regular, and I know that sounds really bad, but it's coming from a person that's disabled herself. So I feel as though I can say it a little bit. I want a regular life. Don't ask me to go jogging because I can't do that. But I want as much of a regular life as possible. And there's a lot of people with disabilities that want a regular life, even though they have certain limitations. Anybody that's supporting a person that is disabled, allow them to limit themselves. Allow them to block them. Let them create their own, okay, no, I can't do this. No, I can't do that. Let them speak up for themselves. Telling them, oh, you should not do this. You should not. No, you're limiting them. You don't know what their capabilities are. Because I done some things. My mom is shocked. She like, girl, sit down. So I done got out the hospital and went to 2 interviews back to back because I wanted to work. It's my limit, not yours. Just like people can get tattoos. Some people can't handle that, their pain. It's their limit, Some people like, oh, I'll get a piercing, but I ain't gonna get no tattoo. What's the difference, really? Oh, it's shorter pain. They know their limit. They want a few minutes of pain, not no whole hour and something, then a couple of days later feel a little swelling. Let disabled people limit themselves. Because there's a lot of people, the way genes are kind of changing nowadays, people are being born with stuff already. Like, people are born with stuff already. So you never know what people like real limitations is until they actually push themselves. Get them out that funk. Don't let them stay in that funk. Let them know, hey, you might want to try this. You can do this. But telling them what they can and cannot do and making them feel as though they're disabled, and then you get overwhelmed because you feel like you're babysitting them, when in actuality, you're the one that's limiting your ability to be free and their ability to grow and be free. And I had to get my mom to realize that just a little bit when I got older. Because in the beginning phases of my scleroderma, she was trying to get me to realize, girl, you can do anything that you put your mind to. And then after a while, the roles reversed, where I was like, mama, no, I can go out. Yes, I still got the hospital band on, but I want to go, I know my limit. If I just needed a couple of IV packs, so a fuel pick line or whatever, because I got a little woozy, I feel like I'm all right. I just didn't drink enough water that week, But don't limit people. Let them make their own limitations when they are disabled. And just support it. And if it's a swing and a miss for them, then they learn it at that time. Then they know what they can and cannot do. So, that's my story on Kyrie. He was great. I'm sad that I wish we could have at least been friends, because he was cool. Homeboy had a couple of jokes. I was laughing. I was giggling. I was fine. It was just the parents didn't trust my genuine. And I am genuine. Because I want somebody to do the exact same thing for me. I want somebody to treat me normal, but know my limits, but challenge me at the same time, so I won't be in a pity party. Because pity parties aren't healthy for the mind, and we already have mental issues in America today. Okay? Well, that's that. And of course, I got more stories to come. We're going to go past the summer, because I know my thing said #summer spill, but I got a lot more to say. I took a little break for the 4th of July, and I started classes. But I am back, and of course, there is more tea to spill. Like, share, and subscribe. Bye.